Joining me now is Elmira Mayor Dan Mandel answering your questions live on the air. We start with one about the city engineer, Craig Southard.
Yes.
18 News has recently learned that he's resigned. Mayor, how come?
Basically, he's got another business that he does. It's a striping business, and because there could be a conflict with this business, with his job as being a city engineer, he made a choice to go into his own business and do that rather than stay on as being the engineer of the city of Elmira. And it was a personal decision and obviously a financial decision for him. So he's going to be missed. He did a great job with the city. We're definitely sorry to see him leave.
So explain more about that potential conflict of interest.
Well, he does, my understanding, some road striping, and there could be a conflict where that if there was a contract that he'd have to do with the city or the county, that it could create a conflict with that in his personal business. So the decision had to be made by Craig whether he wanted to sell that business or stay on as the city engineer, and that's the reason why he made the decision. It was his decision actually to resign.
But that decision came after, obviously, a suggestion, right, that he do that?
That I don't know about. That was handled by our personnel, but that's a possibility.
Okay. And any talks of who might replace him? That's obviously a very specialized position.
It really is. Nothing yet, but I'm sure as we go forward, we will be reaching out because, you know, like he says, being an engineer, it takes a special type of training and education. So we'll be researching and trying to get somebody in there to take his spot as soon as we can.
All right, and next we move to the topic of Arbor housing. This is an affordable housing project on Lake and Carroll Streets. So tell us what this is all about.
Yeah, this is a project that's going to take a blighted building, the old Gerard paint store, and bring life to it again. It's a multi-million-dollar project where they're going to have 20 apartments, affordable. Affordable being people making between $25,000 and $50,000, we were told, will be qualifying for this type of housing. 1 and 2 bedroom apartments. Also, there's going to be market rate art studio space for artists to try to attract artists into our area. And the meeting I went to, there were a lot of artists interested in renting that space. And then on the ground floor is going to be commercial space. They'll be renting that out to individuals for office space and so forth, maybe even some businesses. So it's taken a blighted area, given it new life, just another piece of our puzzle, the downtown revitalization. I'm really excited to see that happen. Those buildings have been blighted for years. It goes back 30 years that I can remember since.
All right, great. Well, thank you so much for being here, Mayor. And don't forget to send us your questions at AskTheMayor@WETMTV.com. And 18 News at Noon will be right back after your live lotto.